Morning, girls. How are we doing? So we're back here again with Glitter and Lasers. Now, I have recorded a video for Amber. However, it was on a bit more of a heavier subject because obviously Amber is going through her whole missing animal thing. And for anyone who doesn't know, unfortunately, Goober, who you may have heard some of my older videos, she passed away a couple weeks ago, and I took it pretty badly, so I took some time off. And I decided I'll slowly try and get back into things. Unfortunately, I kept going, like, I didn't want to get back in, I'll react to Foodie Beauty or react to Amber. And then Amber's entire thing turned out to be, like, apparently she's lost another cat and doesn't seem to care about it, then might be lying about it. And Foodie is just being Foodie, just being, like, an awful person because that's just her thing. And potentially abusing her current cat. And I just, you know what, I don't know. So I thought, why not? In case the Amber thing doesn't really work out, I'll do a reaction to Glitter and Lasers. She uploaded 2 videos, both pretty short, and I'll go through them. Want to say thank you to everyone who left wee messages when I posted about Goober passing away. It meant a lot to me that people, were saying about how they remembered her doing things or saying things during the videos, so that was pretty cool. So yeah, I guess we're just going to get into it. Make money like a pro with these creator tips at YouTube. #sponsored. This is like, so apparently her being sponsored by YouTube this time, because I had a wee look at the description, and it is just like embarrassing because like for all of her other sponsor videos, refuses to say they're sponsored. Just say, oh, this might be an affiliate link. That's like the best we'll get out of it. Her whole running documentary where she's getting like free sessions with like that Run Labs place. I know her obviously that was so she would promote them, so it's a sponsored video in any way that you look at it. But it's like, no, it's not sponsored. But I even bought a pair of shoes, even though they give me another 2 pairs or something like that. She's like, oh. Okay, just kill, bro, 100%, whatever you say. So this is her gonna teach me how to make money like a pro with these creator tips. I don't know who she's making this for, because like I wonder how many of her like audience of like non-haters, like her actual audience of like £800, single angry cat ladies. I wonder how many of them. By the way, I'm technically a cat dad right now as well, so like I'm also shitting on myself here. I wonder how many of them are also YouTube creators that would be large enough to do sponsored stuff. Like, how's this going to help? So let's go.
A lot of people wonder how creators make money. And today I'm actually part of...
What are we on? You're speaking very... 1.5. How did you end up on 1.5? Huh? There you go. I was wondering. She was talking really fast.
...with YouTube to tell you one of those ways, which is YouTube shopping. Now I'm going to fix this wreath while we do it because she's a little bit of a mess. Now, some merchants have higher commission rates during the holidays, up to 50%. And you may earn more money...
50%? Wow. Is this about YouTuber merch? Oh, this is going to be a lot less interesting than I thought it was going to be. Make money like a pro with these creative tips. I didn't think it was going to be merch related. I thought it was going to be like, I don't know, hashtags, jump on hashtags, say everyone who dislikes you's fatphobic and mean, post lots of shorts of you like pretending to jog and pretending to dance and say that you're the happiest person ever, and then literally follow it up by posting 17 shorts of you crying. That's the advice I thought I was going to get from Anna here.
With a tiered bonus program set to run from now until end of year. You can find program terms in the YouTube Help Center. The cool thing about this is it allows the viewing...
I also feel like I should make a point that her eye makeup is something, because she has doesn't really seem to have much makeup going on anywhere else. Her chin looks weird. I don't know. It's like she did shadow under her chin, because she's totally getting like a Peter Griffin like chin. It's that little ball that just kind of sticks out of the middle of her face. She's kind of got that going on now because she looks heavier than she did previously. But I haven't watched her in quite a long time, so I'm not 100% sure. But like with how tiny her lips are and how big her eye makeup is, her face looks weird, and that's the nicest way I could put that. Say it's a Christmas miracle. Say it's a Christmas spirit. This is my Christmas present to Anna. I'm only going to say she looks a little bit weird.
Process to be organic and for you guys to find products that I love without me having to like tell you this is a product I love. So for example, I'm wearing this holiday sweater, and if you like it, you can...
Speaking of wearing this holiday sweater, just like, letting you know about this merch line that I made that looks like absolute dog shit. Please buy it. Please buy it. It's even like more awkward because like this is your own sponsorship. So you're sponsored by YouTube and you're trying to slip in your own sponsorship.
You can find it linked in the video easily with like a pop-up link.
Wow.
If you are a creator yourself and you are not using YouTube shopping, you should.
Wow.
It's been a great way for me to supplement my income and be able to support projects that I'm really excited about that maybe...
I don't believe you, because like all the projects you have are clearly sponsored projects. So like what projects are you paying out of your pocket for. Like the Run Labs thing wasn't. The cruise thing didn't seem to be in any way. Like none of your things seem, and especially that you would not be able to support them based on how small your audience is, just in general, and like how few views you get. If I was to believe that you were funding everything out of pocket, I just would assume you have a sugar daddy, because there's no way that you'd be able to pay for it based on what you make on YouTube.
I'm not making enough revenue to produce. Adding YouTube shopping links to your videos is actually surprisingly easy. You're going to go to the description.
Why did you do that? Could you not crop the video in? Could you not crop it in just to show it here? Why do you have to blank out? I wonder how many of these people are like people reacting to her. I guarantee if you go to the Kiwi Farmers thread, there are people who have gone through this and been like, and worked out exactly who these are. And this is probably like, what is it, Colin Mockery? Don't they like react to Hannah? Colin Mockery, what's it, the cynical dude, is he called? The guy who like always reacts to like, you know, like fat phobia TikToks or something like that. I guarantee if you go through them, that's going to be why is there 4 views? How bad are you at this? And you had to take 4 takes to record your own video.
Really easy. You're going to go to the description of the video that you want to link an item in, and you're going to look for a button that says products, which will be there if you're eligible for the program. You're going to click
this is like a nightmare and also terrible.
Button, and it will take you to a page where you can search for the item you're featuring.
Okay, yeah, but this seems to be like, you see, these are products that you clearly have already added. So even if I was taking this as you helping me, which like I said, I don't know who the fuck this video is actually for. Like obviously she's being paid by YouTube for this because it is a sponsored video by YouTube. YouTube cracker work here picking Anna to be your spokesperson because, you know, people care about her opinion, big question mark. Like clearly she's already added these. It's not like you're typing in fucking bad dragon big old dildo and it's showing you like their entire range of bad dragon big old dildos pictures here. She clearly has added this because it's even herself here.
And easily add it to your video. You can even go one step further and add a timestamp.
No.
And this will just make it easier for your watchers to find something when you're talking about it in the video. Now, some of the brands that are offering really good commission rates this year are brands like Wayfair.
Okay, so YouTube has been paid by... okay, I don't get this whole thing with the merchant thing where it's just like, you know, some merchants are up 50% more, you know, as if that's like somehow affects you as a YouTuber, because it really doesn't, especially if you're doing like affiliate link kind of stuff. It really doesn't affect you as a YouTuber. But this is like, these brands have paid YouTube to advertise them, and then YouTube has taken some of that money and paid people like Anna to try and make this seem like this is just a natural thing that has just kind of popped up, guys. And it's like, no, what Wayfair is clearly paying YouTube and saying, please advertise our products. So pay some fucking weirdos to randomly advertise that we're advertising.
Lowe's, Sephora. Some makeup you can't tell. So
I can't. No, literally not. No, I can't. I can't.
You kind of also think about
you got shot by Homer's whore gun.
Now, what are the stores that are choosing to support creators? And, you know, also...
They're choosing to support creators? They're not choosing to support creators. They're choosing to, what's that word? Advertise. That's it. They're advertising. And they want you to advertise them as an affiliate link. They're not choosing to support creators. They are getting stuff from this. This isn't like a charity. It's not the fucking Glitter and Lasers charity where it's like, hey, you know what? Let's give old Anna there just some money. Just some money because we're nice like that. They're like, Anna, no. Tell your weirdos to buy our shit. and then we'll give you 1%.
Support them by linking through their products. So everybody wins. People find products they love, brands find consumers that want their products, and creators get to do what they do best, which is...
Wow, advertisements! Why is she's talking like this is like a brand new thing? Like I realize that she is probably like dropping in like buzzwords that YouTube Sama has told her to drop in. This is literally just the concept of advertising.
It's like create great content and be rewarded for it. So yeah, if you don't know about YouTube shopping, now is the time to check it out if you're eligible, because I feel like you're missing out on some money, honey. And you know what?
What is the eligibility? I just looked up and saw this looking at me here. I was looking at the bow still. What's the eligibility criteria? Like, that should be what you're talking about. You should be telling people, by the way, did you know if you have 30,000 subscribers, you're allowed to use this program? Do you know if you have 100,000 subscribers, you're allowed to use this program? All you need to do to set yourself in this program is to do this, this, and this. That's the way to like try and advertise this for people to use it. Because there are people who's just like, okay, set up memberships. I was like, how the fuck did I do that? I don't know how to set up memberships. Because it's just like not something most people like would look into. But if you're like trying to advertise that people should use the service, you haven't told me how to use the service. That's it. You're like, well, if you've already registered for the service, you could do it by clicking on this thing kind of a bit. It's like, Why don't you tell me what to do? Why don't you tell me how to register for the service, how to find what companies are offering affiliate links at what times, and like how to use them? Do you have to ask the company if I can use their link? Do I have to use certain companies at certain times? Like what? Yeah, this is what you're meant to be telling me, as opposed to I don't know. I like makeup.
We could all use a little extra cash during holiday season. Click the links in the description to check out the
Damn, son. That's not a good look. It's probably like bin bag arse.
brands currently offering increased holiday commissions. And learn
holiday commissions. Why do you say it like a goblin?
about the tiered bonus.
I put a wreath on the wall. This is so much more fun than doing an Amberlynn Reid video. Because she's like an alien. Amberlynn Reid, she's like terrible. She's like a narcissist monster. GlitterandLazers she's like weird as well. She's certainly like a narcissist, but she's not like a monster. She's just a weirdo. She's just a weirdo, and it's so much more fun.
Happy holidays!
Happy holidays! Buy my shit. Are we done? Cool, fantastic. The ominous slow zoom in on the wreath as well. This is like dun 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 dun. It's like I was saying, what's it called? Like a silent night, deadly night. You're expecting that to like splash up by your own blood or something like that. This is a horror movie zoom in. This is The Shining zoom in. All right, there's another video she did, which I guess we'll cover as well, which is her showing off her shite again, because I guess Anna's a little bit desperate. She's made 3 videos now trying to hawk this shite, so I guess the sweaters aren't selling too well, guys. All right, back in a sec. Okay, and we're back with the next one, which is how Christmas sweaters really look on different body shapes. 3 plus size try on haul. Firstly, I'm gonna say I don't get it that this is only 7 minutes long. I've explained numerous times the whole YouTube game. If your video is over 8 minutes long, you can put a mid-roll ad in. I guess credit to her that she's not doing that. However, maybe she realizes as well that the risk of annoying people by them, like, because if you're watching like an 8-minute video and there's a mid-roll ad in it, you're like, bro, are you serious? That's why, like, with my videos, I usually only put a break in like every 9 to 10 minutes. So even if I do make a 9-minute video, there won't be a mid-roll ad, because it's like, well, I don't know. I didn't reach it. I'm not going to be like, oh, well, I've reached an arbitrary number. Might as well put in 3 mid-roll ads into this 8-minute video. I'm not going to do that. Her eyes are mental again. Her eye makeup is just bizarre. I don't know why you try and advertise your clothes again. Firstly, a month and a half later, and I think she's still on like 23,000 views, like genuinely really poor numbers. With looking like this, because these are terrible.
So as y'all know, a couple weeks ago, I launched a clothing.
Look at this. She has the weird, like, pineapple, like, top hair thing, which I just don't like. When it comes, like, straight from the top of your head, I do love a ponytail. I like twin tails. I like all that kind of jazz. But when it's just, like, right in the middle of the top of your head, it's really weird. I'm not sure she's trying to do, like, a Viking hairstyle or something like that, where it's, like, you know, a top knot on top, and then, like, your hair free the rest of the way. I guess she's doing that, our warrior queen, Anna. But she looks terrible. Like, her eye makeup is just, like, aging her. And I say that as, like, that's the best way I could put it as a dude. That's aging her.
Clothing line in partnership with Jollies. This is actually a set from that collection.
Yeah. Oh, my God. It got even worse the farther the camera went back. Weirdly, she hasn't actually shown this. It's odd when she's trying to advertise. Like I said, she probably didn't put mineral ads in to try and not scare people away. But she didn't even put a link in this. And maybe she learned from the creator thing, and there's going to be pop-ups instead during this video.
So in watching some of the feedback from that video, I felt like there were some things that I needed to address. And
I guarantee she's not going to address any of my feedback. How can you address just over and over and over again?
Potentially even learn from
this fucking Irish bastard kept going at me.
So I'm taking the time today to tell you guys what we've done.
So I'm taking the time today? Heavenly Anna has stepped down from her golden throne and decided to come to us plebs. And she's taking the time out of her very busy day to tell us what she's improving for us thin people. I realize her audience is not thin people, don't worry. I was just joking with that bit.
To help make this the best line we can make now, and then also to make even better.
I cannot stop looking at your fucking crotch. I just can't. I can't believe this is like my introduction. Just staring at her fucking crotch. It's just there. It's just there because like I feel like it's like she probably thinks she has a thigh gap, but it's just there. And it's because your thighs are so fat. It's created a weird like triangle over there. Look at that.
Fingers crossed. Assuming we get to keep making amazing clothing. Now, before we get into what I've learned.
That made it sound like she probably got slapped on the wrist by the company who were like, the fuck was that advertisement? Bro, you're meant to be working with us to sell this shit. And you came out and was like, I like this because I can't on it.
So far and the changes we've made, I wanted to let you guys know that at the end of this video, there's a little surprise. So stay tuned for that. So first and foremost, we heard a lot about international shipping, and I am pleased to announce that when shopping from the Jelly Days website, you can actually get items shipped internationally.
Wow.
Looking at the cost for shipping, it's...
You'd hope so. Imagine if they didn't. Not to be fair. There's some, like, that's one of the biggest problems with, like, buying, like, whole life stuff, is, for some reason, like, everyone's told they'll just sell stuff, and they'll be like, oh, but that's not available in the UK. What? Why? It's not.
Less than I've seen in other retailers, and it's pretty standard in what you would expect in shipping from the US. Second thing we heard a lot about is the length of the sweaters, feeling like they were potentially too short.
Yes.
I actually took a lot of time to think about this.
I don't think I mentioned that too much during the video, but like, damn, like everyone in my comment section was making a point that they're too short. And yeah, 100% they are too short. I think if you have like a sweater, you definitely want it to cover from, like, would that even hit her belly button?
Because I am a very tall person.
You're not.
And I have a long torso and I have long legs. And I think sometimes that...
Isn't she like 5'7" or something like that? Which, yeah, compared to like our other girls, that's tall. But she's making it sound like, it's like, guys, the problem is I'm 6'7". I'm 6'7". I need to shop at a very tall and very big store here. But it's like, you're not. You're like, you know, above average for a woman, certainly. Like, but you're not like the BFG.
Alters how things look.
Big fucking
I also think that we're in a world where
That's
most
not
things
right.
offered for plus size women are tunic length. First and foremost, I want to let you guys know that I deliberately did not design tunics because I personally feel like that is saturated. I feel like there's so many options to buy.
So what I decided to do is, I know a lot of people like buy this because it's what they want. So I decided to not do that because I guess fuck you. Wow. People aren't buying this because this is good. People are meant to be buying this because it's your brand. When I buy like Hololive, like hoodies and t-shirts, do I have more than enough hoodies and t-shirts already? Yes, I do. Did I buy a Hololive fucking birthday set that came with like a blanket and an eye mask? Do I use blankets or eye masks? No. I still bought them because I want to support the talent. That's what people are going to be doing here with your Christmas sweaters. They're not buying your Christmas sweaters because like, oh my god, that's so amazing and I don't already have 42 Christmas sweaters. They're getting it to support you. So you should get something and try and make it so that appeal to the mass majority of people who are going to like it. Not that you specifically want to find a niche in the market, because your shit's not going to go big.
A tunic sweater for plus size that I didn't want to add to something that I thought was readily available. So that was a choice. And I want you guys to know that I deliberately made that.
I deliberately made a choice to be wrong. Fantastic. That's a really good choice you made there. But you still decided to make something that looked shit, which, by the way, is common in Christmas stuff, and you decided to put some Christmas trees on it, which is also very common for Christmas stuff. So it's so weird that you're not doing the one thing that people want you to do, but all the other, like, cliche shit for Christmas sweaters, you're having to do all of them.
That choice. That said, I am also very tall. So one of the things...
That said, once again, tall.
I wanted to see is these sweaters on other bodies.
Surely if you're tall as well, you would try and make it not that short then? Wouldn't that make more sense? What?
So I could see like, hey, do we need to add some length? So we did get together a group of girls, which you're going to see here in just a little bit. They're going to introduce...
Oh my god, what a bitch. That's all I have to say. What a bitch. Stand up straight, you fucking... Look at her, she won't stand... Oh yeah, she's so tall, guys. She's upwards of like... Oh, half an inch taller than this lady. I'm a giant. They had to build this entire house with a ceiling 40 foot up just so I could fit inside it, guys. Look, there's a dog. They all. How come? Like, I'm gonna sound so bad here. The thin ones look like the most normal ones, whilst the fat ones are the ones going like, ah, like screaming with laughter that a dog exists. It's almost like you're filling the stereotype of being like a very fat person is to be like, I'm so quirky and bubbly.
They're going to introduce themselves and then we're going to show those sweaters on those bodies.
And I'm first thing I'm going to say, you brought them on your channel, so whatever I say, that's on you. I'm going to try and be as nice as possible because they're civilians in this.
To get a better idea of how these fit, I walked away from this personally believing that this was the right length. And just to give you an idea of how we got to this
you're
length,
wrong.
is we did look at what typically sells in stores. We did look at what was available in larger sizes versus.
And what I decided to do was look at all the ones that sold in a certain length and go like, no, 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 I know best, and change the length of this thing that's apparently the standard because I'm right and the entire industry's wrong, I guess.
What was it? And we kind of decided on the length there. That said, if you see this video and you still feel like this is not the right length, I still want to hear it because I still
want to hear it because I want the engagement, please.
Want to learn and grow.
But people are still, their opinion's still right. Your stupid justification doesn't change that their opinion is that it's too short. You saying, well, I know you think it's too short. However, I don't. They're not going to be like, oh, well, okay then. Actually, I think it's the perfect length too now. Now that you've totally swayed me with your non-argument.
It's part of this journey, to be very honest. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm learning. I'm learning and growing through this process. And the only way I'm
every time you laugh, your crotch jiggles. So weird. I feel like every time we watch another video, I talk about crotches.
You guys continue to give me feedback. So I'm totally cool with it. And I feel like it's why I started all of this was to create things that I felt people would love.
Well,
so without further,
where did this thing come from? Look at this thing. The fluorescent green with the fluorescent pink.
We're going to jump into seeing those items.
Also, do you think she's like put off by people saying her stuff's too short? Is that why her top is now tucked into her bottoms? That was my, like, because I glanced down here and said, like, why would you tuck it? Who sits at home? I was like, I'm going to be all comfy in my pajamas. No, let me first tuck my t-shirt into my bottoms. It's like, why would you do that, weirdo?
On the different bodies. And I'll have each of the girls introduce themselves. What's really interesting is I'm
also just going to say, kind of like, I'll let them do it because I'm a generous benefactor of City 13. But like, why would I care? I'm going to let them introduce themselves. All right. Hi, John. Hi, John Netta.
Are all people who follow me online. I just did a model call with my fans. So these are real people wearing the clothing. These are not professionals. So
are you a professional?
All I ask in the comments is to be kind to these girls because they are showing up and providing.
I feel like I already wasn't though. Damn.
You know, their bodies as a way for you to see this clothing in a different way, and they deserve respect.
Could you, like, I'm sorry, like, could you not hire models? Could the companies you're working with not hire models? Like, I realize you like to have your face on everything, so no matter what size you're getting or anything like that, it has to just be you standing around at the camera repeatedly. Could you not hire models of, like, different, like, sizes and, like, I don't know, even, like, race and stuff like that? So, like, people could see, it's like, oh, if I have this skin tone, maybe it'll look nice here. Oh, actually, no, that model has my type of skin tone. Oh, actually, that doesn't look good. Maybe you should have done that as opposed to just, and I'm having a YouTube video of a bunch of people just showing up randomly.
Want to come for me? Go for me. I don't care. Please don't come for these
You
folks.
do care immensely,
Please be kind to them. Please understand how it would feel if you did something brave and somebody said something mean to you.
I am totally okay with that. That is the biggest problem. That is the biggest difference between me and you, and will always be the biggest difference between me and you. I do not care. I genuinely am okay with people insulting me or talking shit on me. I am okay with it because that is literally life, bro. So you doing this whole like, well, imagine how you'd feel. I would feel very little.
That's all I'm going to say because I think they're lovely and adorable and super cute and I can't wait for you to
Fantastic.
see them.
Let's see them then.
Let's get into it.
Hey guys, I'm Mallory,
Hi.
also known as Mal the Model from Rocky Mount, North Carolina, and we love
I don't think a non-professional person generally refers himself as Mal the Model, but all right then, pop
a little
off.
llama love. Over the holidays, I enjoy boxing and gift wrapping with my family.
Do you fight with your family often? I enjoy boxing my family. Imagine just a minute, it's like, you know what? We got into the sherry, got the eggnog out, and we beat the shit out of each other afterwards.
Hi, I'm Taryn Bliss.
Hi.
And I love my little...
Why are you saying your full names? I find that weird. Why are you doxing yourself? I'm Taryn Bliss. All right, Taryn Bliss. You introduce yourself and also have a name that just immediately made me think Star Wars character. I'm Taryn Bliss of the Mandalorians.
Alright, these are my favorite colors, so this was perfect for me.
What is?
I live in Seguin, Texas, and my favorite...
Why are you doxing yourself? Taryn Bliss from Seguin, Texas. Why are you doxing yourself? Is this like looking for a man? If anyone's interested, my name is Taryn Bliss and I'm from Seguin, Texas. Alright, Taryn Bliss from Seguin, Texas.
thing about the holidays is driving around at night and seeing all the beautiful Christmas lights. Hi.
People have already. I recognize her. I feel like she's like my neighbor or something like that. I definitely know her. If she says her name and it's like the person I know, I'm actually gonna freak the fuck out. I flew all the way here from Northern Ireland for some fucking reason. There's already like Christmas lights, like up, and I know for Americans, like I think that is like a normal thing, but for me, it's weird. I don't put the Christmas tree up until like the 15th of December.
Hi, Shelby Reeves. I am wearing
Yeah,
a super
get on.
cute cardigan
you
with
were.
Frosty the Snowman. It has some glitter and pink, my favorite color.
Wow.
My favorite
I don't think glitter is your favorite color. I have some glitter and pink, my favorite color. Glitter's not a color, but okay, pop off. Whatever the fuck your name was from wherever the fuck you were from.
holiday moment. Every year I collect the holiday Barbie from Hallmark and I get to put it on my 6-foot hot pink Christmas tree.
I like you the least, which is weird. I just dislike that as a hot pink Christmas tree. Do you know what? It makes sense. You're a fan of glitter and lasers.
Hey, my name is Bella.
Hello.
I have this beautiful.
See Bella, the smart one here, who didn't say, hello, my name is Bella, my zip code is this, I live at exactly this address, third window from the right for the sniper who's coming. Okay, Bella, you know what? Pop off.
Cat Santa Claus cardigan on with the ornaments
dog.
over here. It's super colorful and I love it. And my favorite thing about the holidays is creating my own traditions with my family
Okay.
and
Maybe it's just me, okay? I'm just gonna say, I find it weird that there's like, that her and like the other girl, fuck, what was her name? I said her name, Taryn Bliss, the Jedi, that they're wearing like the sweater without seemingly anything on underneath. That just seems a little bit odd to me because most people wouldn't. I don't think many people are like, I'm gonna wear my Christmas sweater with my plunging neckline. Like, wear something underneath this.
just having fun and enjoying the time off.
So
Wow.
here we can see the sweaters on 4 different bodies. We're starting with a size small on Shelby. Our medium is on Bella. Our size
Go back here. Sorry, I was too distracted by like everything that's going on. That's a small. It looks quite big for a small, but like I guess the biggest problem is I don't really have because like the comparison shot of like how big like the girls are compared to each other is literally like this one shot of the dog showing up and then going, oh, my dog is like look at her shocked face, like oh my god, my dog is showing up. It's like I'm assuming it's your house. You'd expect your dog to show up. Also, sensible shoes, Crocs. Why do people like Crocs? Is it hard to put the back on or something like that? Is it hard to slip your foot in and pull it up at the back and then lean down and tie your laces? Why are you wearing Crocs?
Here we can see the sweaters on
Wow,
4
there's
different
a
bodies.
dog.
We're starting with a size small on Shelby. Our
It looks big for a small, and that looks like big for what I would consider a medium. However, I think don't most people like go with like I'm a size 6, I'm a size 8. Don't most people go with that as opposed to like small? Maybe it's an America thing that people go with like the small, medium, large, extra large, that kind of shit.
our medium is on Bella.
Because like guys usually do that. That's not usually a girl thing. Girls
Okay.
usually like, as an expert on women, as an expert on what you women think, I believe that you, from my experience, I should say, I women always seem to like the numbers, like, you know, I'm a size 2, I'm a size 0, I'm a size 4, I'm a size 6, because it's so much more specific and like targeted, you know? Because like they want something that is so much more suitable to their body shape and size than guys. When guys are like, I'm a small, I'm a medium, I'm a large, I'm an extra large, it's like, we have like 4. We have like 4 to pick from, you know? So if you're like between like a small and a medium, you're kind of fucked. But if you're a girl, if you're between a size 4 and an 8, well, there's a 6 for you. So her coming out and just being really small or large or whatever the fuck, you know, is there not an extra small? Like, wouldn't that make sense as well to have like an extra small, especially if you're going to go up to like, well, didn't you go up to like 6X?
Size XL is on Mal, and then we have our 2X on Taryn. And
Hi,
each of these
Taryn.
girls have
Taryn
different
Bliss.
bodies. You can kind of get an idea of how the sweater might fit.
Do they have different bodies? Like, they don't. Like, I'm sorry. Like, Miss Small and Miss Medium here have pretty similar shaped bodies. Really, I'm not seeing like a big difference. And then Miss Large and 2X Large, I'm not really seeing that big. It's not like it's not like Anna, where Anna has such an odd body shape compared to like a lot of other like large people. So like that would make sense. But it's not like you have like, well, she's an apple and she's pear shaped, or she's apple and she's got big shoulders or something like that, which would make more sense. You just kind of have like they just look very similar.
For you
Don't
and
they?
your shape. They also all have different sized and length torsos, so that also affects where the
Also,
sweater
I'm sorry.
you and your shape. They also
Those sleeves are way too
All
long
have
for her.
different
They look really too long for her.
size and length torsos. So
Even when you put them above your head, which would shorten the sleeves, they were still like down to her knuckles.
that also affects where the sweater hits. I particularly have both a long torso and long legs, so it tends to be a little bit shorter on me. I think a great example of someone with a shorter torso.
That doesn't make sense. What?
Great example of someone with a shorter torso is Taryn.
You had a short torso. Didn't she say that? Am I stupid?
Both a long torso and long legs, so it
Oh,
tends
she got a long torso and long legs. I don't agree. This is your torso. This is your hips. Your torso is really not very long. Like, I'm sorry. She just seems to be like person who like wants to describe away why she's a weird shape, and it can't be she's fat. It has to be, oh, my shoulders, oh, my elbow length, oh, my hip clavicle. This is like, you're fat. I feel like I worked it out.
tends to be a little bit shorter on me. I think a great example of someone with a shorter torso is Taryn,
Torso.
and someone with a longer torso would potentially be Mal.
Not really. They look like similar length torsos.
Now we're going to take a look at the same thing on
She looks like she has a longer torso than her.
the cardigans. So again, we're going to have Shelby in the small, Bella in the medium, Mallory in the XL, and Taryn in the 2X.
Yep.
And you get to see where this...
That's the only time I've seen a difference between the last two girls. Is like the fit did seem a bit different to her, but that's because she has bigger boobs than the other one, and there's clearly a bit more of a tent effect.
2X. And you
That's
get to
it.
see where this cardigan hits on their bodies, keeping in mind that everybody does have a different length torso and a different height, and they all have different body shapes.
Like me, I'm special and super unique. I get it. What's short on her? A bit short on her too. Especially at the back. That's very short at her back. Very short on her. Very short on her. Like constantly. Like I think with the blonde lady earlier on, the one from Texas, the one who has a weird tree. I think when at one point she lifted her arm and you instantly saw like her belly button, because like the second she lifted her arm up, it pulled all the way up because it is so short on her. She's nearly the same. If she puts her arm straight up, that 100% showing her belly button. Look, she feels like she's only moving like her lower arms now. She looks like very limited. See, she doesn't want to like lift her arms. I'm gonna say okay, well, yeah. So see that one kind of stable. Who's definitely with her with her short torso. It worked out well for her. It is just also just really hammering on the fact how bad these look, because they look like
So
shit.
now you've seen the sweater
On
on a whole
everyone,
bunch
not
of
just
different
her.
body types, and hopefully that helps you make a more informed decision about whether it's right for you or not. Again, I still want to hear your feedback.
Imagine being one of her fans and you get flown across and say, "What am I meant today?" It's like, "Well, put this on. Shut up," and just gyrate, just kind of jiggle about a little bit.
And I still want to learn and grow with you. So thank you for taking the time to tell me when you have reactions to them. And also thank you for just giving me space in your day. I really, really appreciate it. I wanted to end
Just like I give you time in my very busy day.
this video with some exciting news. We just found out that the items will be available for purchase on both Amazon and Walmart.com,
Wow.
which is really kind of just like a step we were working towards, and we got there. So that's
Yay.
what I'm celebrating today. Links to everything are down below as per usual. We will be
Well, they weren't actually. They literally are not down below.
linking everything. And we did
They're
not
not.
actually do the sets because there was not a lot of feedback versus the lengths, but we do have some really cute loungewear sets.
There wasn't feedback with the length of this. This. Your belly button's here. Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay, cool, whatever. Well, firstly, there's no links below. Secondly, she showed us how to use that creator thing where you could pop up your content. Literally didn't happen a single time during this video.
including this one and others you might have seen in other content. So we're going to go ahead and link those down below as well. With that, I hope you guys have
Except
a
you
good rest of your
didn't.
day. I'm going to go take a nap
And try to remember, it is literally just a copy and paste. That's all she would need to do is just copy and paste. That is how lazy she is.
because I'm actually
But
really...
no, guys, don't worry. Her weight, genetics, lipedema, not at all to do with her poor lifestyle, her eating habits, her lack of exercise. None of those reasons, guys. But too lazy to copy and paste a description from one video to the next.
tired. And you know what? I'm in the perfect outfit to do it. See you later, guys.
She's so quirky, guys. I wish I was as quirky as her. All right. I'm so, that is so much better to come back to than like 3D Beauty or Amberlynn Reed. Because like I said, she is like a weirdo. She's a narcissist. She clearly is very full of herself. I do not like eternal victims like her. But she's like relatively harmless. Like, I guess relatively. I have to say relatively harmless because she's trying to encourage people that if you're like her size, like £500 or whatever it is. It's definitely not your fault, and it's definitely everyone else's fault, and everyone's mean, and you're incredible, and basically the perfect thing ever, and also a victim of everything ever, even though you're the strongest, most independent woman who's ever existed, but you're also the most important, incredible victim who's ever existed ever. Alright guys, that's gonna be it guys. Have a good one, take care of yourselves, bye bye.